I hope y'all are ready for this one. So, I had just got back in town. I had flew to Guatemala and because I was adopting this little 5-year-old boy. His name was, well, I adopted him. His name was Shamil. So, we had just landed at the airport, and from the airport to my house was only 30 minutes. So, I decided, we would take the bus to the house from the airport. We didn't have any bags with us because in the dream, our bags went ahead of us to the house. So it was just me and Shamil. So we were on the bus because I wanted to show him, a little bit. I wanted him to see the town, I guess I could say. And he was 5. His name was Shamil. So, um, and let's see, when we were on an airplane, he took his socks and shoes off. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm thinking, it wasn't odd to me because he was 5. Because, that's something that 5-year-olds do. So we got on the bus from the airport. There were a lot of people on the bus. And so the first stop we made was at Miss Williams' house. And I had known Miss Williams for years. She was a teacher. So the first stop we made was at Miss Williams' house. So Miss Williams got off the bus, went on home and into her house. So then the bus started back up, and about 10, 20 feet later, the bus broke down. So everybody's sitting here like, what in the world's going on? So everybody got off the bus and went to Miss Williams' house. She let everybody in. She had food set up, all kinds of stuff. So everybody was sitting there eating, and everybody had called an Uber. So then somebody came to me and they were like, didn't you just say that you came from Guatemala? I said, yeah. And then she showed me her phone. She said, Guatemala's gone. I said, what? She said, Guatemala is gone. I'm like, what are you talking about? So she pulled her phone out and showed me that it was like an hour ago that this massive earthquake hit Guatemala and it was gone. So I'm like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So then we all looked outside Miss Williams' house and it looked like everybody outside was going crazy. There were just people running everywhere. So we're like, what in the world's going on? So I'm like, okay, Shamil, hurry up, put your socks and shoes back on, honey, because everybody's Ubers came at the exact same time. So we got in our Uber and then we made it to my house. And at my house, my kids were here. They were home. They were safe. So I sat down. I turned the TV on and I sat down and I started watching the TV, because I was looking at the news. It was live news that I was looking at. That way they couldn't fake it. So I was watching the live news and it was saying that parts of the world were having earthquakes and parts of the world were having tsunamis. And it was just crazy going on around the world. And so that's when I woke up. And I want to let y'all know that last night before I went to bed, I was watching a home improvement show with what's her name, Egypt and Mike Sherrod. I was watching their home improvement show before I went to sleep last night. I always tell y'all what I watch before I go to sleep. That way you will know that what I watch before I go to sleep has no bearing on what I dream. Because before I was watching Egypt and Mike Sherrod, I was watching the Super Bowl. So it was a Super Bowl, the home improvement with Egypt and Mike Sherrod, and then my dream. So y'all, my dreams are getting they're getting foretelling now. Whether you believe them or not, I do. So I just want to let you know, have a plan. You may not ever need to use your plan. I have a plan. Get a bug out bag. If you don't know what a bug out bag is, I'll post a link to some videos where you can go watch the videos and learn how to make a bug out bag. So, woo, they are getting crazy. Just want to let y'all know this. All right. Oh, the link for the bug out bags will be in the description. And what a bug out bag is, it's just a backpack with some essentials that you might need if you ever have to leave your house for 24 to 72 hours. It has a change of clothes, food, medical supplies, just things that you would need to survive if you had to leave your house for 24 to 72 hours. So I'm just letting y'all know it's gonna be real out there, people. Believe me if you want to. Don't believe me. I'm used to people calling me crazy, telling me, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist or whatever. Oh, okay. That's all I got for them is, oh, okay. Because after they start saying that, oh, okay. And I leave them alone because I know what my dreams have been telling me within the past year, 2 years. And before 2 years ago, I didn't have these dreams. I had dreams, but not these kinds of dreams. So I'm just letting y'all know. Get prepared.